Secretary Walsh, maybe folks know this, but they're about to find out you are a huge Boston Red Sox fan. And in about 5 hours, the Sox are going to start their American League Championship Series against the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Put on your sportscaster's hat. Will the Sox go all the way to the World Series? And if they do, will they win the World Series?
Taking a line from one of my favorite NFL coaches, well, my favorite NFL coach of all time, we're going to take it one pitch at a time. Bill Belichick would say that, and we'll take it one pitch at a time, and I'll let you know in 4 to 7 games.
That's a non-answer. If you're as huge a Red Sox fan as I know you are, you must have some sense of how they're going to do.
Well, if I have a minute here, just to explain something. When I got elected mayor of Boston in 2014, I had a friendly bet with the mayor of Denver, Mike Hancock, that the Patriots were going to win the AFC Championship against the Denver Broncos, and I lost, and I had to wear a Peyton Manning jersey. A few months later, the Bruins were playing in the semifinals against the Montreal Canadiens, and I made a bet with the Montreal mayor, and I lost. And I had to wear a Montreal Canadian jersey. And then the following winter, Boston College was in a bowl game against Penn State, and I took BC, and we lost. I stopped betting. The next sport up was the Patriots versus Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks. We won the Super Bowl. I refused to bet. I refused to bet in the Atlanta game. We won the Super Bowl. I refused to bet in the LA game. We won the Super Bowl. We won a couple World Series. So I'm not going there.
We're already over time, but I got to ask you this: all those games that you mentioned where you bet and you lost, were you in attendance?
No. The Montreal was in Montreal. They were all away games.
Away games. Okay.
Yeah, no, they were all away games. The AFC Championship game that year was in Denver. The Montreal game, I think it was Game 6. We lost in Montreal. In the Penn State game, that was a bowl game. It was on New Year's Day. I forget where. New Year's Eve. I forget where the game was, but we lost that game as well.
And I asked that question because if the Red Sox do indeed make it to the World Series, are you going to sneak off to go to one of the games?
Listen, we're gonna focus on tonight, and we'll fill in later. I'm not breaking any news here. We're taking a one inning, one game at one pitch, one inning, one game at a time.
What I hear, Secretary Walsh,
this team does seem to have something special going on. This Red Sox team. It does remind me. It reminds me of the 07 team. It reminds me of the 13 team. 07 had some superstars. There's stars in this team, but they're playing as a team. And Alex Cora is he's an amazing manager. I'm grateful that he's back with the Red Sox. He's just a good human being, and he has them believing. And in sports, like anything, if you believe, that's part of the battle.